Greyson, let me ask you a question real quick before I dive into the. Y'all had some good ideas in the group chat, but I have a topic that I hope y'all remember it. That was the original. We had an original topic we're going to talk about, so I hope y'all remember. I hope you're as passionate about the same conversation. But dude, Greyson, did I in the past like year or so was your car like ever on the side of the road like on fire or something?
No, it was not. No.
No. Oh man, dude, I was on the way to Pineville, dude, to go to Bye Bye Baby, and I saw somebody look just like you, like walking on the side of like the highway, like going to a police car because their car was like smoking from the engine. And I was
Did
like,
you stop?
damn, no, because I was on the highway. It's kind of hard to stop on the highway. And I'm like, damn, dude, I think that's Greyson. I hope he's okay. And I was like, you know what? It probably wasn't. And then like 20 minutes later, not 20 minutes later, like an hour or two later, you posted a picture of a knife or something from 511, which is right next to Bye Bye Baby in Pineville. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, Greyson is on the fucking side of the road, dude. I should have picked him up. And I was
car burns down. First thing I do is buy a knife.
Yeah, literally. So he had your beard. He had your beard. He had your beanie. It looked like he only had longer hair, like when you would rock a beanie with it. And I'm like,
yep.
I'm pretty sure that's Greyson. I'm pretty sure he lives like over on this side of town. And I was like, you know what? Maybe not. Like, whatever. And then you posted that picture of that knife, dude. And I've literally been wondering for like a year.
I swear you told me about that too.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing thing about that story. No, it was not me. But I think the most embarrassing thing about that story is that I was actually in 511. Like those.
No, dude.
Okay, so there's like there's like kind of I'm not gonna call it entendre, but it's like I guess like, okay, so 511 makes like concealed carry clothes for pistols. You know what I mean? Like they make like tactical style
like
pants.
A nice little pocket
like, I'm so glad it started coming up then.
They make like that stuff. But like these days, anybody that's knowledgeable is like, okay, that guy's got a 511 tee on, carrying a gun. So you kind of like
give yourself away at that point.
Bro, dude, we get so many guys that would come in and dress like the fucking Terminator. And it's like, then they start talking concealed carry. It's like, bro, I could pick you out of a crowd of 1,000 people and say that you've got a pistol on you. Because you look like a RoboCop. Like, what are you fucking walking around like this for?
That's so.
Idiots.
That's literally. Go ahead, Trey.
I was about to say, I see that pistol print in your pants, my boy. Yeah. Like, come on now.
Hey, sometimes people are just packing other heat. You know what I'm saying? They're just packing.
Yeah, so. Maybe like me. I get blamed for that all the time.
Yeah. So.
You know what I mean?
That is like the perfect transition, dude, because I wanted to talk to y'all about guns, and I hope y'all are ready for that, because that was the original conversation. Because my Facebook post that kind of got us, this was like a year ago, is I think everybody should be packing heat. Everybody should have a pistol on them, but I think that's the only gun that anybody should be allowed to have is a pistol. So if y'all, so if y'all,
it's harder to kill somebody with a pistol, though.
I know, that's the whole point. It's harder to kill somebody with a pistol.
I think if you saw more people shoot pistols, you might change your mind. Like, as far as like just reckless abandonment with pistols, they're pretty tough, but. I don't know. I'm kind of like, obviously, you know, my stance is like, I just like every gun in general. Yeah. So I'm not gonna give mine up, but I do like everybody having a pistol.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like more people die from pistols in the world than they do from.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
They definitely
mass
do.
They
100%.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It's like, but I feel like you can't have a mass shooting with a pistol. You know, that's like.
No, but you can have a place like Chicago that they just have like 13 people a week.
But I mean,
especially if everybody else has pistols, you definitely can't have a mass shooting with pistols.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess theoretically you could take it out if everybody didn't have a pistol, but if a pistol is still the only gun you were allowed to get, how would you feel?
I don't know. I mean, how do we define mass shooting? Because like. Okay, let's say there's 100 people in a room, 50 of them shoot the other 50, but they all just fire one bullet. I mean, that's still a mass shooting because they all have pistols.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like a
Well, devil's advocate. You feel me?
That's just a little math for you.
Yeah. I really the thing that people usually tell me is like, well, what about hunting? And so my take on it is, if you can't kill it with a pistol, you don't deserve to kill it. Like, it's just
you got a bow. You got a bow and stuff.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Indians used to use like handmade bows, and so like I just think, if a pistol is not taking it out, then it's higher on the food chain than you are.
So
I guess, but I got a better gun and I'm about to take it out. So who's really higher on the food chain now? My thing is, look, let's just take it back to Western days when they basically had pistols and freaking where they would pack their gun with some ammo and shoot it one shot.
Everybody has a pistol, but everybody also has to open carry. So like we can kind of see what you got, and you can kind of drip check people too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at this guy with this little Taurus heater piece of shit. Okay, I'm
you got a 22 in your pocket, buddy. You got a BB gun right there, my guy. Come on now.
So
got your big boy rights taken. Is that what happened there, guy? There would definitely be like
today, buddy. Hold on now.
Like the same guys with like the like just jacked up trucks would have like 44 mag like revolvers on their hip, walking around like dragging their pistol from A to B.
Looking out the holster,
Another day in the office. Like, shut the fuck up.
You never even shot that, buddy.
Somewhat off topic. Just because you brought this up, I do have a friend that actually killed a deer with a Glock 40.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
how close was it?
Yeah,
you gotta be pretty close.
No, literally right underneath him. The deer walked underneath the tree, and he just shot down. Yeah. He took a picture with it. Like people take a picture with their deer and their gun. They're like kneeled down, like it's like kind of a sacrifice or something. I don't know what the fuck they do that for. But he had his pistol like it was a rap video, and like
he should have had it under his shirt and just picked up a little bit.
Stay tuned for this. Like this year, I'm just gonna take like a machete out in the woods with me when I go hunt, and then I'm just gonna like pose with the deer that I killed, but like with the machete.
Yeah,
pose with this.
A little Rambo.
A little blade.
I've actually never been hunting before.
Like not for anything, like not even
not for anything, not
even women.
Not even that, dude. Yeah,
I
don't have anything against hunting. I think it'd be really fun, but then I'm kind of a hypocrite. I'm kind of a hypocrite with the whole pistol thing, because I would obviously want a bigger gun, to kill a deer.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna kill anything with the pistol unless it's like what Greyson said, and it's right under you.
Well, then I'm risking my life to kill it. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be.
A deer is not gonna kill you.
I'm saying, but like a boar or something, dude, or like a bear. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Even with a boar, you know how many people actually go boar hunting with knives?
Yeah, there's a good bit. Yeah. That's kind of a big thing down in Florida.
That's dope. I want to go boar hunting. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Easton told me that if you have a domesticated pig, like, people get like pigs for their house or whatever, if you have a pig and you put it out in the wild, it'll turn into a boar.
Like he's going to be accepted by other boars?
No. It will turn into a boar itself. Like it will.
Like with tusk
as Easton told me, it will grow tusk. I don't know if that's fucking true.
I don't know what you are. I do not believe that.
That's probably the whole Kevin Love trade all over again, bro.
Yeah, he's told us some horrible misinformation multiple times. Please don't believe that.
Yeah, this is the second time he's made sound like a fucking idiot on this podcast.
Why do I feel like Easton has bought a pig and released it since that conversation? All right, buddy, go ahead and go out there and get your boar on.
Yeah, no, he never came back. He turned into a boar.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna Google it real quick while we talk.
Yeah, just Google it real fast.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and watch it be right, dude. We're all gonna feel stupid.
No, there's a 0% chance that
Were you gonna find a
release
form?
freaking pig in the wild
Yeah.
and it turns into a boar.
It's you know what that pig's gonna do? It's gonna follow you home. It's gonna get hit in the road. That's
This-
exactly what happens.
This
If you
literally
domesticate
says
one.
this says a feral pig is a domestic pig that has escaped and been released into the wild and is now a wild animal. And it says that domestic pigs turn into wild boars.
Bro, what's a
no,
wild boar?
no,
Just a
no,
pig
okay,
wandering
Here's
around?
another one. Here's another one. No, but they undergo morphological changes in the response, so that they become more rabid, but they don't go tusk.
Okay, yeah, that's where you lost me. Honestly, was the
Yeah.
tusk part.
That's what I understood was that they were
Yeah.
gonna get real crazy. Like it's something
Yeah.
about being in the
I mean,
some grow
hey,
tusk.
bro. I mean, look, that you're just what's your environment? I mean, you release me into the wild, I might
I'm
start
gonna get a
acting
little
like
crazy. Yeah.
Hey, for real. I
if
might
he's
grow
out there
some
with
bones
his
out of me.
if he's out there with his boys, but he's not gonna like grow tusk.
He's not
No,
out there. If he's not out there
I
with the
believe that.
gang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's about to be
Yeah.
just a little
Gang
pig.
shit.
Okay. Apparently,
Little gang
it's
shit.
gonna get more violent though. So that's
Well,
interesting.
yeah, I'm sure it's like having a cat in the freaking wild. You can't even walk up to him and pet him,
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
alone a regular cat in your house. It's hard to pet those too.
That's like if you drop like a suburban kid into the hood, you know what I mean? Like come back 6 or 7 months later, he's definitely gonna have a little bit more, edge
He's
to him.
gonna have some bites.
He's gonna have to. Did you guys ever watch that show? You ever
I love
watch
that
show,
example.
Wife Swap? You ever see that
Oh,
show?
heck
Hell yeah.
bro.
When they'd be
Celebrity
dropping
Wife
these.
Swap took it even further though.
I forgot.
That's when it got interesting.
Some of those families had me cracking up on Wife Swap. I
Some
forgot
of the
about that show.
wives did nothing else.
Yeah.
That kid with the chicken tenders isn't wife swap though, right?
Hey, that's King Curtis, bro. He's from North Carolina. Respect.
But that wasn't wife swap though. That was nanny 911 or something, wasn't it? Like that, or was it wife swap?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not.
It was one of the two. It's one of the two. It's either like a nanny show where like the kids were out of control, or he got a new mom and she was trying to change some shit up, and he was like,
I think it was a new mom that was trying to make.
Okay.
Swap.
Yeah. Oh man, that's one of the most classic videos ever, dude.
He was from North Carolina.
Yeah, he's from North Carolina.
As soon as I said chicken nugget kid, everybody knew what I was talking about.
And I'll quote, when he said chicken nuggets are like my family, I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. I felt that right.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna figure out. 10 seconds ago, there's gonna be a fucking clip of that kid in this video somewhere. I'm gonna figure out how to put a clip in here, and you're gonna just hear the kid say the quote,
but it's the truth, bro. I grew up with chicken nuggets. They're like my family.
Here's the real. Honestly, who has the best chicken nuggets?
So I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving.
Are you a Chick-fil-A guy?
I think McDonald's, dude. McDonald's chicken nuggets, some McNuggets do with some buffalo sauce. That's my shit. I like how they're bready.
They got good sauces.
They got the best sauces, but I like how their chicken and their breading doesn't stick together. It's like they're like two separate entities, even though it's still a pocket inside of it.
Yep.
I like
probably
it.
Because it's not chicken.
It's good.
You're so right, though. There is like a little, like you could pull the chicken out.
Oh, yeah, as soon as you take a bite of it,
and actually leave the casing of the shell.
Yeah.
It's
like an oyster gets slurped out.
And it's big for me on like the McDonald's nugget fits perfectly into the McDonald's dipper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very good.
It's a square shape.
Science
it's a square shape with like a little like foot on it. Yeah.
Yep. And it's got a little tab. You could even hold that guy if you need to.
Yeah.
But now on the Chick-fil-A side, they've got a very shallow dipper, and their nuggets are pretty hit or miss. So like sometimes I'll drop my nugget, and then I'll have to fucking finagle it out, and then it's got too much sauce on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
All the experience, that's how I'm taking it in.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Brian Murr real quick. He has a 3D print shop, and he just printed a cup holder. So it's a Chick-fil-A sauce cup holder attachment. So it's a circle, and you put it in your cup holder like it would be a cup, and then it has a little thing to drop a Chick-fil-A sauce in. So you can put it in your cup holder, but it not be deep in your cup holder to have to like dip it in like your hand in the cup holder. It's right on the surface of it, right flat, and it holds the sauce perfectly. So Go look at his shop and buy it. It's $4.99, I believe.
If you're gonna shout out Brian, then I'm gonna shout out Brandon.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll just shout out.
Yeah,
just shout out to
Murs.
the Murr boys.
Yeah, and then
the Murs. All right, and I'm gonna shout out both of their wives. So.
Oh, I was gonna say let's go to Dave.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, let's shout out Dave. Dave, I'm gonna shout out Dave. We can edit that part out, right?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it in. Don't worry. But
I want to apologize. There was nothing disrespectful in
Trey just forgot that there was Dave Murr. He was.
I forgot the legend.
He was just going to Murs. Yeah.
Man, Dave let me tell you. The bald head.
I have never seen a grown man so good at basketball ever in my entire life. Like an older
besides Jordan,
Who?
Yeah. I think Michael Jordan was better.
No, I never. I'm saying I've never played on the same basketball court as Michael Jordan, and B, I never seen Michael Jordan play basketball in like his 50s or like I'm telling you, Coach Murr was like 45, 46, 47, dude, and he used to ball everybody up. He used to give Chad buckets in practice, dude, and you can't guard him. He got the old man game.
Just that old man game.
Yeah, the old man game, dude. He don't miss, man. He don't
know where to put your hips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We were shooting over air vents and crap.
Yeah, who was I talking? I was talking about somebody the other day. Like, we're getting more athletic longer. You know what I mean? Like, as humans get better, you're gonna start seeing people like be pros well into like Brady. He's kind of the first guy that's like
he's starting it. Yeah, but everybody wants to mimic it now.
Yeah, I mean they will. I mean,
they will
take care of our bodies better.
Yeah.
Back in like, who was it? Joe Namath, who was like smoking cigs on the sideline. Like, throw that guy when played till 35. He's fucking drunk every game,
dude.
His liver gave out, not his knees.
70 or 80 years ago, all three of us are probably a professional athlete in something. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like,
bro, come on now.
Come on.
I'm telling you, and just in the last 80 years, dude, it's just like, okay, maybe well, at first it was just a bunch of white people anyways, so whenever they started letting, more different races in, once you started letting everybody in the whole world get a little more athletic. Y'all ever see Glory Road, the basketball movie?
Yes, absolutely.
You seen that? Have you ever seen Glory Road, the basketball movie?
I don't know. Maybe not. I've seen Coach Carter. Is it
okay?
Like
no. So Glory Road is it's a true story of a college, Texas Western. Texas Western.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And in the national championship game, they only played their black players. They played against Kentucky, who didn't allow any black players into their school at all. And
I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, and
the coach was ahead of his time.
Yeah, he was way ahead of the time.
Do we know does Kentucky let black people in their school now? Do we know that?
Yes, they do. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, John Wall went there. He's black, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Marcus Cousins. All right, yeah. Okay, we're good. Just clarify.
Pat Riley actually went to Kentucky whenever they didn't allow black people in it. So he was on the team.
Really?
He was on the team.
Oh,
he was on the team. He's on the team. No, yes. He was
on the team.
Yeah, he was on the Kentucky team that lost to Texas Western.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they didn't allow.
And he took that, and he took that personally, and then he turned around and.
Yeah, he turned around
and turned into like.
Why is
that? They made Pat Riley a bad
was savage.
Guy.
Yeah, freaking racist.
He's
probably still racist.
I don't know. He's got a lot of black.
He's probably, dude. There's no way you're racist when you're like 20 something and you're not racist. I guess. Maybe not. I don't want to just blanket accuse somebody of being a racist. I'm just saying, if you're racist when you're in college and 20 something, you're pretty much the same person. You're pretty like into your identity at that point. I feel pretty confident in my beliefs right now. So I mean, maybe times are different. Who knows? But
all I'm saying is, if a group of black guys give you 2 championships, you better reconsider being racist.
I'm going to get a cease and desist letter. Like, you cannot call Pat Riley a racist on YouTube. Cease and desist, not assist.
Pat Riley is not. Let's just clear his name. He's not racist anymore.
Pat Riley.
There's a ton of pressure
on
him
in that racist. Game. Yeah, Pat Riley is not a racist.
That was the point of this conversation. We're clearing Pat Riley's name.
That's why I hired Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I'm very sorry that I was the one who suggested that he was a racist. because he's not.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking racist guy.
And we know Kentucky allows black people.
It's about time.
Hey, I am double fisting, guys.
So if that's not progress,
Double
progress
cupped
in
up.
two different lives, then hey, that's pretty good right there.
Imagine the pressure on Pat Riley when they're like, okay, guys, we're going to go out and play Texas Western. They're all black. And like everybody around you is just like the first all black team. Like, but then they smoke the shit out of you.
Wait, you better fucking beat them. And then you lose.
Little did they know. Like, I mean, that's some pretty serious, because you know the guys that were like the for real, like good old boy racists were like, you better beat them or we're kicking your ass.
Oh yeah, there goes
so
the numbers.
It's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's actually, Pat Riley's probably not racist because of that game. He's like, you know what? They just smoked the shit out of us.
And now a bunch of white people are beating my ass.
And now a bunch of white people are beating my ass. Yeah. Yeah, because they were like that. They were like that.
Oh man. That's I don't think that I'll get to this point, obviously, because I think Luka is like the best basketball player ever. But I hope one day basketball gets to just being black people only. I hope the table is completely flipped, you know, and there's like no white people in the sport. It's already getting pretty close to that, but it'll be poetic justice for sure.
It's gonna have to be like straight up Europeans, though.
Yeah, because
I mean,
not.
Do you guys watch
full
like
African American and not full white? It'll be like a mix or something.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, doesn't it make sense that like everybody, like, and I mean down, we're about to get, hey, put your boots on. We're about to get into some deep shit. So eventually, aren't we all gonna be like the same color? Like down the road,
eventually,
down the road.
Probably like year 3000.
Pretty much. Yeah, I bet
we'll be underwater. We'll be underwater, but we'll all be the same color too.
year 3000, we're all just like beige. You know, we all got like, I don't know what kind of hair we're gonna have, but
your great granddaughter's doing fine for sure.
I bet she's a smoke show.
What's the who? You talking about that?
He said, I'm pretty sure he said his own great granddaughter is gonna be a smoke show.
She'll be cute. I mean, assuming that I pick a cute out. You know, I'm not married.
How far removed do you have to be until it's not incest anymore?
Age-wise, it's always going to be incest.
I'm about to.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
I'm about to write a horror story like Blacklist episode or whatever that show is called, where a guy has a time machine, goes to the year 3000, ends up thinking his great granddaughter's smoking. It's gonna be
and then she like shows him a photo down the road of like, hey, this is my great grandpa, and it's just like it's like us three at a party. It's like, you know, it's like,
what is that TV show called?
Black Mirror.
What?
Black Mirror. Okay, Black Mirror. I kept saying Blacklist, not Black Mirror.
I had a friend of mine, because we were talking about why it's called that. And he said that it's based off like that. When you like lock your phone, it's basically a black mirror. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Like it's just like dark screen, but
it still reflects. But it still reflects.
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at my phone right now, and you're right.
And a mirror is supposed to be like
black.
Mirror, but it's not. I've never seen a black mirror before. That's interesting.
Blew my mind. I was like, okay, well, that makes sense.
Because the mirror is not black. That's why I've never seen a black mirror.
Listen, this is definitely the most reckless podcast I've ever recorded, and I'm really hoping that it is the one that blows up like one day.
Here for it. I don't want.
Is Trey drinking vodka out of a water jug?
Yeah, this is straight up Grey Goose right here. I just got it, but I have to pour it out of my bottles because you can't just carry a Grey Goose bottle.
That ain't water. You know? That ain't water, Playboy. That's motherfucking Grey Goose, baby.
This is some gray.
Yeah.
So, and Trey is an alcoholic. This is actually just cranberry juice with no Tito's in it at all. So,
wow, that's so specific for you not to have that in there.
No Tito's, just cranberry juice. This is a non-alcoholic Michelob Ultra. You should look it up. They're really good.
Yeah, you're actually an alcoholic if you drink non-alcoholic. Like that screams alcoholic more than anything.
Oh yeah, that screams. I have to have some, but
Like
you just got
you're just
control.
like,
yeah.
I'm not
I
allowed
need
to
the
anymore. I just
flavor.
need the taste. Like
I agree with
CBD.
that.
It's like CBD.
Yeah.
These are also
Yeah.
CBD pens that I have.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted to alcohol. I just drink O'Doul's every night. Like, okay, man. Like you're still getting off on this like cracking a beer, you know.
Yeah, like, are
Same
you
with it.
good, my boy?
It's just a sound.
Okay,
It's just
yeah. That's a good transition. Let's talk about CBD, okay? Because
Mhm.
there's a lot of like, like middle-aged people that I see like are just jumping on that train now, and they're trying to lecture me about it. And I'm like, listen, you don't understand how late you are. Like I've already watched this. Like that was actually weed, man.
I watched CBD cure narcolepsy and epilepsy like 15 years ago on YouTube videos. And I was trying to tell my mom about it when she's getting mad at me about smoking weed. And I'm like, this kid's having seizures and now he's fine.
Yeah. I was there when I was actually just telling people like it was CBD, but it was actually weed. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually it's just CBD. It's just CBD, don't worry. Because then they didn't even know what that was. It's like this fat blunt, but it's like CBD.
Yeah.
This is the good weed.
See, this is the thing, dude. I'm a little skeptical on like it being like a miracle drug, but I'm more because there's a lot of people when they're like so there's a lot of people who are maybe they're just really passionate about weed and they'll start going on and on about all the benefits of CBD. And I'm like, maybe, dude, I like getting high, you know, like that's good enough for me. It don't have to do anything more than that. Like it don't have to be that good for me. It can't be bad for me, but it don't gotta do anything good for me either. So
all I'm gonna say, dude, is if you're a strong weed advocate and like you smoke all the time, you should not want the government to legalize it.
No,
because as soon as they do, they're gonna start controlling it and putting the crap in it, just like they do with their foods.
Yep.
And I strongly believe.
The last thing that I want is FDA approved weed. I'll tell you that much.
They just roll out in the lab coats and they're just like glazed as fuck, like pouring out of this smoke house. It's all right, guys. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's
we approve.
But at the same time, like, okay, because now there's like this trend where you're just getting like more, like gas pedaling up all these like different like types of weed and like the waxes and all the stuff like
they have this like straight THC flakes now. It's just like here's some fucking like it looks like cocaine. Like here you go.
Just snort it. It'll be good.
That's a little much. Like I'm not here for the science. I'm here for the good time.
Exactly.
Like
they're getting a little. I like I like getting a little higher than weed offers. I really think I'm probably graduated to new drugs. I don't want to try new drugs. I think that my adventurous side wants me to get higher than weed's like ever possible. But I don't know if you saw the Instagram clip, dude. I ate the weed oil like out of this pen, dude. This CBD oil. I did see that. And that's the highest I've been by a mile, dude.
I was curious as to like how you.
Hold on, I'm losing you for a second. Trey, you still there? Is it my Wi-Fi?
I'm still here.
Okay. I'm losing you, Greyson. I can't hear you.
You want to hear me? Slow motion.
It's all right. We'll keep it going, Trey.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I don't know how long ago you said that. Yeah.
I'm gonna count.
Okay. Are you counting? Yeah. Are you counting now? Because you're counting right now. Okay, you're good. Okay, yeah. So what were you saying?
Why did you wait? Why did you have 5 and then go down to 1 again?
I'm just counting, bro. I didn't say what order.
You were counting down, and then you got to 5, and then you took all of them down and started counting up.
5, 1, 2.
All right. Anyways,
so I ate the oil, and then what were you saying?
Trey, I actually can't count.
Okay, that's
asshole.
That's on me. I'm gonna take that.
I'm offended. No, Sam, how did you eat the weed? or eat the
So the bottom of it like broke off. So it was like I could take it apart and there was a bunch of oil just sitting there. I got a toothpick and I scrubbed it all over an oatmeal cookie. Not all over it. It wasn't a ton. It was like, it really wasn't a lot. I don't know if you've ever used like a weed pen, dude, but just imagine half of that and imagine it being like the consistency of honey. It like doesn't go very far. So I probably had like a dime's worth if I like spread it out like very
He was
thin.
like, he wants you to know so bad it wasn't a lot.
No, I'm saying like, dude,
you don't have to defend yourself.
I'm just saying, I wish it was more.
I don't care if it was the whole thing.
I wish it was more. I'm just saying it's not like it was over the whole cookie. It was like a tiny little bite of it. You know what I'm saying? Like a tiny little bit of this got me higher than I've ever been. Like it was literally.
Let me just say that Sam doesn't wish it was more. He was actually texting me saying, "Yo, this is way too much. I'm still
Trey
right now."
Trey texted me and said, "Did it work?" I said, "Now it did," because he texted me. He texted me and he literally activated it, dude. Because I was like, "This is bullshit, dude. This is I don't feel nothing, dude." And he texted me, "Did it work?" I'm looking at it and I'm like, huh. I don't feel very good now, dude. And from that point on, like 20 hours later, I still didn't feel good at all. I unfortunately had the thought that I ate, like that I wasn't smoking like a weed pen, that it was like like something like that was gonna kill me. And I was like, I really shouldn't have eaten that, dude. I really think I'm dying, dude. Cause I was like,
bro, you got paranoid, bro. That's a real thing.
No, so I was outside. I had to tell the story again real quickly. I was outside. It was like 100 degrees, dude. I'm watching my daughter swing like back and forth. And I was literally this close to throwing up. Like I was like spinning and like it was giving me motion sickness and shit. It was the highest I've been by a long shot. I literally didn't feel good at all. Yeah, no. I want to eat a whole one. I want to see that. I have a friend, I'll leave him unnamed. He ate 10 grams of it, and I ate probably like 0.3 grams.
I don't know about that.
He was making his own and ate like a whole spoonful of it. And that, I hope somebody had audio on when they look at that, because it looked like I was doing a provocative thing. But he said he was a whole spoonful of it. But he said he was high for like 5 days.
5 days?
5 days.
I don't know how it processes when it gets into your gut, you know what I mean, up in the guts. But yeah, I mean, I can imagine
a slow burn. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
Right.
I'm telling you, I was high for like 20 hours off a little bit.
That guy just had like a hookah coal in his stomach. That's just
burning slowly, just let it out. Every hour, he's just getting more of it. Yeah. No.
Hey, I don't know if this is true. I never Googled this, but have you ever heard someone say like one hookah session's like 100 cigarettes?
Bullshit.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Bullshit. It's probably like a number of puffs or something. Because
that was definitely like an MTV commercial or something.
Dude, the same people that were telling you that you'd flatten out when you smoked weed.
Yeah, those commercials were crazy.
A couple times, and I've definitely done that a few times.
What?
Smoked and flattened out like that a few times.
Yeah,
I didn't know you smoked weed, dude.
Yeah, I've done crack too.
Have you ever freebase cocaine?
Yeah, I freebase. I freaking free laced. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling Trey he should try Adderall.
No.
Ooh.
He had a great. Trey, Trey, look at me. It's the best drug in the world. It's the best. It's hands down the best drug in the world.
This was a long time ago. I have a horrible experience with pills. Like I did some cough, some what they're called triple C's. It's like over the counter medicine, and I did them. I'm not even gonna say with who, but we did them, and I had the worst experience of my life, and I've never touched a pill like that again. And I'm good.
It's nothing like that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to be focused. I don't need to be dialed in.
Yeah, you do.
I don't keep you up for 13 hours.
Oh, Trey, 13 hours is literally the start of it.
Yeah, well, I mean 13 hours after I would normally go to bed.
Oh yeah.
Like so what's the triple C that you're I've never heard of that.
Triple C is like a cough and cold and chest medicine or whatever. You can get it over the counter. Like
just imagine eating like 20 Mucinex.
It's like 8. It's like it comes with like 16 pills. You take 8 of them, And bro, I had to work
why would you eat 8 pills?
Supposedly, I was in the bathroom for like 45 minutes. I thought I was in there for like 5, and everybody was banging on the door, and I didn't even say anything to them. And then I like got locked in the bed, and people were trying to talk to me. I couldn't say anything. It was the worst experience of my life.
So, like, have you guys ever been like? Have you ever been? This is gonna sound I don't know, kind of off wall, but have you ever been glad that you gave in to peer pressure? You know what I mean? Like when someone's like,
yes,
back in the day, you know. This was like I was probably like 19 maybe, and I had a store manager of mine that told me that they had like some codeine syrup or like some, as the rap community calls it, just syrup.
It's a little bit perk.
And bro, when I say I was floating in this club, dude, and like it took away every little bit of like social anxiety that I had, but also conversational skills. Yeah. And like I just remember being in that. It was uptown Charlotte. Just being in that thing gliding. I mean, I don't know what my feet were doing, but
they were on. Yeah. So nice. if you ever see me out, anybody, if you ever see me out and recognize me, I'm asking you, do not offer me any ecstasy. I do not want to try it. I have no interest in being peer pressured. I don't want to know what MDMA feels like. If you have some, I would like to know so I can go. I would like to know if you have some so I can go away from you. So I'm not around you because I don't want any. So
I think all your main experiences and like all this stuff usually comes from peer pressure. I feel like everything you normally wouldn't experiment that you end up figuring out or whatever.
Yeah. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I took a Jaeger bomb under peer pressure and I loved it. I love Jaeger bombs now. Never had one.
Oh man, that had to be with Drew and them, huh?
Drew, Jaeger bombs. All right, perfect. I was like, no way. I was like, dude, I'm gonna throw up. I don't take shots. He's like, dude, you'll love a Jaeger bomb.
I don't do that no more.
I love a Jaeger bomb.
It's a good thing you wasn't with Uncle T because you would have had 9 and he would have not let you say no to any of them.
I had like 3 last week. I had like a 2-day hangover. It was horrible. I'm still kind of hungover from it, honestly. Like I woke up every single morning with like phlegm in my throat, just like,
the first guy to like actually get a sip of that Jaeger was like, that shit looks disgusting. If you put, it just looks like it kind of looks like Coke.
It looks like you like milked a tree or something. That's what some like tree milk would look like or something.
Just squeezing branches over there making Jaeger.
Yeah.
But Trey, back to the Adderall, dude. So imagine being in that bathroom, but not a bathroom, and thinking. I'm just saying, imagine thinking only 5 minutes went by and looking at your clock and like 3 hours went by, but you enjoyed the entire 3 hours because you were so into what you were doing, dude.
Well, bro.
That's Adderall. You're like, oh man, it's been like 10 minutes.
But you're not even doing anything.
No, Trey, you're doing anything you want. Trey, I'll go on Hoop and I will be on fire. Then I'll come home and I'll write a little article. And I'm just like, the night just started, dude. I'm telling you, Adderall is 1000% the best drug in the world. Yeah. Adderall.
I have a very addictive personality, and I don't need to be on anything that would make me think I need this to perform a certain way.
No, dude. It's not. I mean, it's very addictive. If you can get, I know a lot of friends who have taken it like 15, 20 days in a row, like, and they weren't prescribed it, like they didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? And they just like couldn't deal with the hangover of it because you literally have the worst hangover from being so stimulated and overexerting your body and stuff. But no, I love it.
And the library sessions that happen on that, because I was on Adderall throughout pretty much grade school. I'm gonna go grab a charger. Sorry guys, it's got real dark.
You good? I only got like 5 more minutes left before we hit my my time limit anyway. So.
All right.
Dude, but my Adderall days were pretty successful. I would say it definitely helped me out in college. But the way that you feel after is just like, yo, fuck this.
It's not worth it. I mean, it's worth it like sometimes, but
there's a hangover.
Trey, bad. It's very bad. And ecstasy has a worse hangover because it's even more stimulating. But what happens is, dude, is you stay up really late. You're not hungry. It dehydrates you. You'll drink a lot of water because your mouth will be so dry. But you won't eat because you're not hungry. You're gonna be doing so much stuff. You'll be like overexerting your body and your energy and stuff. And then literally when it wears off, like your body still knows that you haven't eaten, that you've exerted all of your energy and stuff. And then you're literally dead. So it's either rest and try to recover and take it easy, or take another Adderall. And
Yeah,
that's
and you'll
how
also
people get in the cycle of just getting over the hangover and just.
Yeah, sounds.
you will
Hey,
also
they probably
you will
got a lot of
also
shit done.
think-
They probably got a lot of shit done. I'll tell you that much.
You'll
Yeah.
also think that everybody else around you is like just stupid as fuck. Or at least I did.
Yeah,
It made me very like. It made me like very like like dude. I remember like you walking around on Adderall. It's like okay, someone like bumps into a door or something. You're just like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
how'd you not see that door?
'cause you're so wired in. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
so woke,
it makes
man.
it makes you an asshole. It definitely makes you like a total jackass.
I get very agitated on my hangover, and whenever somebody tries to break my focus, when they're like, if I'm doing something and like my girlfriend is like, hey, I need you to help do something real quick. I'm like, you can clearly see that I'm doing something, right? Like, I'm like, why are you such a dick? You can take a 2-second break.
I don't know if you know this though, Grayson, but Sam actually has a nickname of being the biggest douche in the world.
Stop.
I don't know if you know that, and honestly, I believe that was before the Adderall days for Sam.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So we have reached our time, guys. Unfortunately, I'm trying really not to record over
that flew by.
Yeah, it flies by, dude. I love doing it, dude. So we should do it again because we had a good chemistry on this. I gotta make sure I have cranberry juice with no. But if y'all wanna, y'all can both have like 30 seconds each. If y'all wanna like shout yourselves out or plug anything, you don't have to either. I'll just everybody, subscribe to my channel. Go follow my Twitter, Realish Podcast, real _ish podcast. My Instagram page is Realish Podcast, all one word. Like the video, comment. I know this one was kind of wild, this is the wildest I've been. I've never been kind of drunk on my podcast, so I'm usually smoking that CBD, but so if y'all have anything you want to talk about real quick, you go ahead.
Follow me.
I'm good.
Go ahead, Trey.
On Instagram at Trey Melton. And actually, you know what? I'm going to take my time and I'm going to shout out my boys who I've been working with. Look up the Water Ski Broadcasting Company on YouTube and go watch some water skiing, man. It's actually pretty cool. It's the best professional water skiers in the entire world, and they do jumps and tricks and all that crap. It's actually pretty cool. So go look them up on YouTube.
Yep. Grayson, you got anything? Are you good? Yeah.
I mean, like, I've got an Instagram, but I'm pretty selective about who I let follow me. So
yeah, you're
I'm a pretty private guy. Shout out to my guy here.
Yeah.
Asher the pupper.
Dude, you had a dog there the whole time? My dog wouldn't be allowed.
No, not the whole time. He just walked in.
I'm gonna say that's impressive.
Shout out to the NRA. And let's get some pistols in everybody's hands.
But only pistols. Listen, but you need to give up any other gun you have, though.
We'll talk about that on the next one.
No.
We're supposed to talk about it on this one.
I'm in it with Trump 2020, and I was gonna leave it at that.
That'll be cut out. Don't worry.